So this fridge here isn't worth the box it was shipped in. A lot of these RV fridges have a lot of issues with them. So what we're gonna do, instead of trying to fix it, which I've done multiple things, all the online hacks that I've seen, and nothing's worked. The door even fell off right here. I'm not even sure how that happened, but it fell off. What we're gonna do is put a brand new fridge in here, a brand new DC compressor style fridge, and take this old tired fridge out. So this is my first time installing the fridge, so we're gonna see how easy or hard it actually is. The first thing we're gonna do is disconnect power. From there, I'm going to actually try and remove everything here. So let's go. We're gonna disconnect our positive terminal there. All right, so this is where everything's gonna be, everything that you're gonna need from the vent outside, all the power, everything connected to your unit here. And this is one of the things that I did is I put these vents in here to try to cool out this system. Nope, didn't work, so we're gonna take that off. I actually had a mobile technician come out to give me a actual quote on what was wrong with it and how much it would cost. He told me it was the motherboard, so I replaced the motherboard and it still didn't work. Didn't want to put any more money into it, so I'm just gonna replace the whole thing. One of the things that I think is gonna be a little bit tricky is gonna be the propane. All right, so right here, I could have bypassed this step. I actually didn't need to remove the motherboard in order to remove the fridge. All the wires here are connected from the motherboard to the fridge itself. The only wires that I did need to disconnect were the positive and negative coming from the RV itself. Disconnect this over here. Everything else I could have just left on and saved myself some time. There is the motherboard here. So we're gonna take the motherboard out. All right, so we have this clip right here. Take this clip out. We have these two wires coming right here. So let me label these. All right, how you liking this configuration right here? Check this out. I got a little bolt way back here, and this is nice. It flexes, makes it a lot easier. Perfect. Got another one back here. I think we got 3 more actually. So I'm gonna pop that one there. See how we have it way back there? And it's not really flush. See that? I can't really get in flush right here. So just makes the job a lot easier. And I'll leave a link in the description for this, because why not? Look at this. There's no way I'm getting back there without this tool. These propane lines are very delicate. Boom. Smell that? Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to cap it. So I'm gonna put it back on. I mean, we are gonna have to cap it regardless, but yeah, I hear that too. All right, so I just got back from Lowe's here. It took me a while to find the fittings that I was gonna need. And I have a 1/2 inch and a 3/8 inch. I don't know which one I actually need, but what you will need is a flare fitting. So it's gonna be a flare fitting cap. Let's see which one I need. I don't know if it's a 1/2 inch or 3/8 inch. And I'm glad I got both, because I don't wanna go back right now. And another thing is the gas line tape. Oh, I can smell that gas already. Yeah, it looks like the 3/8 line. Look at that. So, has a little flare at the end. So we're gonna pipe that off, cap that off. So that gas line tape, you don't wanna put too much. You don't need too much. So now we're just gonna cap it off. Ooh. See that? Gonna hold this here. And that should be capped off right there. So the way we're gonna check it is just some soapy water. If we don't get any bubbles, that's gonna tell me that it's all capped up. I thought this would be a lot harder. So I got some soapy water. Spray bottle would work better, but this is what I have to work with. See if we see anything bubbling up. Nothing. All right, so we should be good there. And I actually dropped a screw down here. This was a piece that actually kept me up at night that I didn't think I'd be able to get out, and we got it out. So now the only thing left to do here, it looks like, is to actually get the fridge out. There might be another vent disconnect or something up top, but besides that, that looks like it. We'll see. All right, so I already took all the trim off. Looking for any other screws that may be the issue of why it's not coming out. Can't find anything. So I'm gonna take these brackets off here, these door brackets, and maybe this has something to do with it. That actually did nothing. There it goes. Okay, now let me put a real pry bar in here. Don't want to damage anything though. There's something still holding. Peeling all this trim back right here. Oh, there's nothing here. Nope. See, I don't just want to start taking stuff off. I can remove all this here, but I don't think it's going to do anything. It won't accomplish much. See, right here, up here, it's loose. It's kind of loose. It's moving. Down here, it's not moving at all. Let's see, let's go back out. All right, so after a while of trying to figure this out, I think I got it. I hope I don't eat my words here, but check this out. See if you can get in there. There's a bracket right in here with one bolt. Can you see that right there? Right here where I'm pointing, there's a bracket with a bolt in there. I don't know if there's two bolts, but from what I can tell, there's one bolt here. The bracket goes pretty well up there, so I hope there's not another bolt. So we're gonna try to get that out. And this is, again, where this crazy tool comes in handy, because I wouldn't be able to get in there at all. So let's see here. Check out how I had to finesse this tool right here. I would have never got in here otherwise, and hopefully it works, because it still might not turn. There we go. Oh, I got it out. Look at that. I hope it's just one screw because that's all I can see here. One bolt, but it goes up even more. I don't know whoever was installing this, how they could actually get 2 bolts in here, but let's see. Thinking of just sawing this whole thing out. All right, so from here, it looks like I'm doing everything all the other people telling you how to take out a fridge is doing, and cutting to the part where we're taking it out. Well, I was messing with it for a long time, thinking that it was actually there was actually a bracket or something connected to it. I couldn't find it. So what I'm doing right now is I have my son outside and he's pushing the AC unit and I'm pulling from here. And what that did, especially if you have an old fridge, it's gonna be stuck. It's gonna be kind of like settled. So him pushing and me pulling right here, it loosened it a lot. So look, it came out. Now I can move it. Before I was prying it, I was trying to see how it pried, but it didn't. So now it's pretty much out. Jay, you ready? Yeah. 2, 3, go. Look at that. Oh man. We good as far as the catching on the back?
Yeah, you should be.
Whew. Well, you probably don't even need to push it no more. Just kind of guide me. And then when you get it there, you're gonna turn it and you're gonna go out. You're gonna backpedal like this. Ready? We're gonna take it out. Hey, you gotta stay out the way, okay?
Where?
I'm good right here. Oh, slide out. Push. Are we on the carpet still?
Yeah,
Okay. Are we on the carpet? I don't want to kill anything.
yeah.
Okay, well, you're gonna have to pick it up. Or look, come out this way. Hold it right here and I'll get it. It's not that heavy, dude. Especially since you're out here.
It's just that angle.
And you can grab it from the sides now. Yeah. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna go down so Go, go. We're gonna put it next to the trash. Let's keep going. I hope I press record.
You did.
Nice. Okay, so this piece here, this is actually a part of the fridge that you don't need to remove, but I would suggest removing it because you're gonna have a lot more clearance issues depending on the opening on the inside of the RV. Like right here, I have all this insulation here, so it would rub up against the insulation and remove all this insulation. The only reason I did leave it was because I had some wires running through here, and I'm in the process right now of removing them. Not the wires, this actual piece right here that the holes are drilled through. But it made it a lot easier to take out the fridge. All right, so I'm taking my little shear cutters here. Hopefully we don't have a big issue with this. All right. You just go forward. Okay, we're gonna lift. That was us. And we're gonna lift and go in. 1, 2, 3, up. We're done. We're almost there. We were there, done. We're not gonna hold it and just get everything level. I just want it right here so I can level it. Wait. 1, 2, 3, go. Keep going, right there. Right there, that's it. Right there. So went in there pretty much like money. The only issue at this point is gonna be it's hitting right here, right at this plate. So I'm gonna try to take the plate off and cap it so I can have more room for the unit to go back flush. Wow, look at that. As far as mounting, it went in pretty flush. I don't have to do too much to it to get it secure. But look at that. Looks like it was made for this. The only thing is on top we have a little bit of a clearance, but you really won't see the top. The only thing you are gonna see is these drill holes right here that are from the previous fridge. But check this out. Wow, look at the space in there. It even smells good. I don't want to open that last fridge because no matter how much I cleaned it, it just always smelled like mildew. Look at that. Look at all the space in there. I think I can live in here. I think I want to live in here now. Nice. Couldn't ask for much more. Let's see if it works though. Get all this electrical going. Right here. Boom. No issues with opening. The one thing that sold me on this, that was a necessity. A lot of the older DC fridges, 12-volt fridges, strictly that run on 12-volt, don't have the on and off. Some of the newer models, they started putting that in there. I thought I was gonna have to put a rocker panel in here somewhere for the on and off. Now, why is that so important? Because if you're not running, if you have it stored, if you have your RV stored, this is constantly gonna be on. And there's really no way of turning it off unless you unplug your battery. So you need that rocker switch, that toggle, or that on and off switch that's already installed in there, which is perfect. I think I might paint these cabinets too while I'm at it. Kind of match these over here. All right, so as far as mounting, I got to figure out the best place to mount it. I don't see anything right now anywhere that can catch on the actual frame. Maybe right here in the corner somewhere. There's a piece of hardwood right there. I got these little pieces right here. These are called Hobby something mending plate, and I got them from Lowe's. They're in the boat section where they have like drawers of boats, and it's in the hobby part of that section. So these are good because they have different lengths and you can bend them, and they're pretty strong too, but you can bend them if you need to. So I can pop one right here and bend it over here, but I gotta figure that out. But for now, I want to see if this fridge works, if my whole system here is gonna have enough power for this. So let's get that going first. I have to actually, I did these little brackets here. I put some liquid nails right here. These really are not gonna hold too much. It's just to keep this in place for the vibration. It's not really, if you have a sudden turn or something, I mean, it's holding by itself. It's just for the vibration so this thing doesn't go anywhere. But I mean, besides that, check this out. There's only 2 wires that you have to connect for this whole unit, the positive and the negative, which you should already have from your previous fridge. So I didn't install these wires at all. They were already there. So those are the 2 wires up top, negative and positive, and all these other wires down here already come attached to the fridge from the factory. So you just have to wire those 2 up there, and that's it. I had to actually remove this because it was hitting, so I just moved this out the way. I was gonna actually take this off and cap it, but it was just easier to move it out the way. So right now, all I'm gonna do is set the screw right here, and then we're pretty much done. It's been on exactly 24 hours now, and as you see, the fridge is on. The inside temperature is a nice 42 degrees. and I have it on the 3rd setting here. And let's check out the freezer here. So the freezer, well, as soon as I open this, it's freezing. The freezer is freezing. How about that? And it's 13 degrees. Nice. And look at that, I don't even have it on the coldest setting. It's right to the right of the middle. So off of one battery charge, it's been on 24 hours and it's still going